Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Football Channel. Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 1. Yeah, a win is a win no matter how we got the victory. This is a game that Chelsea started brightly. We started with Chelsea controlling the game, but the ending, it was so nervous. It was so nervous. Newcastle United, they were all over us like bees. Chelsea tried to hold on to the win. Even when the time elapsed, the referee refused to blow the whistle. Maybe because of the time they spent in reviewing the penalty incident involving Christopher Nkunku. But I think the time delay before the final whistle, it was too much. At least he could have ended the game once it was 97th minute, but he still allowed the game to end almost 98 minutes, giving Chelsea a nervous ending. Thankfully, Reece James avoided what could have been the worst own goal in Chelsea history. Reece James, where he was trying to head the ball clear, it was so close to being an own goal and it could have ended 2-2. But this victory temporarily put Chelsea in the top 4 ahead of Arsenal. Arsenal will be playing later today. If they get a victory over Liverpool, that means they will go back to the top 4, meaning Chelsea will drop to the 5th position. But for now, we are back in the top 4. Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer, once again, they are proving to be one of the best duos in the EPL. Not just EPL, the chemistry between Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer is massively underrated. If you watch the preview, when I talked about the importance of Nicholas Jackson, look at the first goal by Cole Palmer that was ruled out for offside. Look at the turn. Look at the way he held on to the ball, made a turn and gave an exquisite pass to Cole Palmer. But Cole Palmer was just few inches offside. This is what Nicholas Jackson brings to the team. He plays with the team. He plays for the team. He is a team player. And this is the reason why it will be very difficult for not just ENZO MARESCA, for any coach to drop Nicholas Jackson. Even the Chelsea attackers, if you ask them who do you prefer to play in front of you, Christopher Nkunku or Nicholas Jackson, unanimously all they will prefer Nicholas Jackson playing ahead of them. And ENZO MARESCA in his press conference talked about not seeing Nicholas Jackson on the left wing. Nicholas Jackson playing ahead of Cole Palmer brings so much chemistry to Chelsea's attack. And it was still Nicholas Jackson that gave Chelsea the lead. It was a world-class pass from Cole Palmer. A world-class pass from Cole Palmer to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, we all know he has the pace, the speed is there. Cole Palmer gave him a measurement pass, and Pedro Neto used his pace to beat the Newcastle defender and gave a wonderful square ball to Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson made no mistake to slot the ball into the back of the net to give Chelsea 1-0. Putting Chelsea ahead of Newcastle United. It was a wonderful team goal. From Cole Palmer, wonderful pass to Pedro Neto's speed, to Pedro Neto's cross, and the confidence and composure of Nicholas Jackson to put Chelsea ahead. It was a wonderful goal, coming few minutes after Cole Palmer was denied by the VAR. Though Newcastle United got their equalizer thanks to Lewis Hall's assist to Alexander Isak. If you watch the way Lewis Hall is playing, start to wonder why Chelsea let go of Lewis Hall. But we cannot keep all the academy players, and under this management, we don't know how many academy players that will get opportunity in the first team, because we are signing so many youngsters from other teams, meaning the pathway for this current crop of academy players, it will be very difficult, which is even causing issues between Chelsea board and George Achempo. Lewis Hall had a wonderful game, giving Alexander Isak the wonderful pass to give Newcastle the 1-1. But in the second half, In the second half, it was a close call. Both teams, they were up for it. Chelsea had their lead through Cole Palmer's wonderful shot. After retrieving the ball, Romeo Lavia gave him the pass. Many people expected Cole Palmer to look for who to pass the ball, but confidently he aimed for the post. Yes, so many people talked about the keeper not being well positioned, that the keeper supposed to, maybe save the ball, get a hand in the ball. But if you watch that ball closely, it bounced right before the keeper. It's very difficult to catch a ball that bounced very close to the goalkeeper. It was a well taken shot from Cole Palmer. Then after the goal, it was just Newcastle all over. Newcastle dominated Chelsea. In the last 15 to 10 minutes, Chelsea were struggling to catch their breath. We are struggling to hold on to the win. But at the end of the day, we got our win. Christopher Nkunku was denied a penalty. Though for me, I don't think it is a penalty. It was very soft. It was a very yes, you can argue that the hand came out, but it was minimal. It doesn't warrant a penalty. It was so soft, so soft. And another issue I had with Christopher Nkunku is not trying to play with the team. He's trying to become selfish, maybe to prove a point. You don't need to prove a point, Christopher Nkunku. We all know what you are capable of doing. When you are not in a better opposition, if there are players around you that are better or well positioned, you ought to pass the ball to them. You ought to pass the ball to them. There were moments that he had the opportunity to play with Cole Palmer and other teammates, but he chose to be selfish and ended up giving the ball away. The whole players gave their all. Cole Palmer avoided a yellow card. Same thing with Nicholas Jackson. They avoided a yellow card. They avoided yellow cards. Remember that they are 2 yellow cards away from missing a match. And after this game, we are playing 2 high-profile games. Aside the Newcastle game, we have Manchester United game, and I guess maybe Liverpool, maybe Arsenal. If I'm not mistaken, we have 2 high-profile games after this Newcastle United game. Though during the midweek we'll be playing Newcastle again, but this time around in the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup, we are playing Newcastle again. Will they get their results? Will they get their revenge over Chelsea, or will Chelsea still beat them and knock them out of the Carabao Cup? We shall see. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell, because we'll be coming back to give you the player ratings and every word from the boss, ENZO Maresca. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.